The Streets coming through with the song titled The Haters here at MFM 92.6. Move to the music. 40 minutes past 4 o'clock. Stay tuned into the drive time. Your host Nelson Pilange by the name of Lady Tia, a DJ based in the province of the Western Cape. Very excited to have her on the show. She's on the line now. Portia.
Hi.
How are you doing? How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm glad to be on the show.
Okay. This is a very strange question, but can I ask, what is your home language?
My home language is Xhosa.
Oh, you Xhosa. I could hear from your accent that I think I'm talking to a fellow Nguni here.
Yeah.
Okay. We're just going to go straight into it. By the way, Happy Women's Month. Happy Women's Month.
Thank you so much. To you too.
How did you spend your Sunday?
My Sunday was a relaxed one. There was nothing much really. I was just communicating on the phone with my family, with the friends, wishing them a women's month, and playing music. I mean, that's what I do every day of my life.
On brand.
Yes.
I just want to know, like, where and how did this whole DJing thing start for you?
Repeat your question for me.
How and when did you start DJing?
This started way back in the early 90s.
Oh.
When I joined Heart 104.9 as their receptionist.
Okay.
So it kind of inspired the passion of music. And I mean, being surrounded by giants like that, you can't help, but follow their footsteps. So that's how it started. And from then, I went on to study at ABC Ulwazi. I studied there broadcasting, news and actuality, and also radio presenting. And then after that, I joined Fine Music Radio as their jazz presenter. And, it just continued. I was getting a lot of attention there because, I would be invited to be an MC in events, events like the Women's Day kind of event. And also I got inspired by DJs like Reddy D at the time. And that's when I started to get the interest of the class. So my friends who used to work at Heart at the time, so whenever they go to DJ, they will go with me. So I had my set in a place that was called The Lounge, then in Long Street. And also there was a club in Sea Point they called Frankie's. I had few days there. So that's when it started. It started way back in time.
It's been quite a journey. It's been quite a journey. And then the fact that you are just a female alone poses a lot of challenges in this male-dominated industry that you're in. So I just want to know, are there any other challenges that you faced along the way, and how did you overcome them?
At the time, I was very young and I just got married. So I was a young wife. And it was really difficult to kind of juggle between being a young wife, and also being a DJ. So it was quite hectic for me, because that's when, when I got pregnant with my first daughter in 2004, that's when I decided that, let me take a break to raise my family. So I stayed quiet from that time until I came back in 2017 when I joined Cool DJ Academy, just to refresh my skills, because, a lot has changed since then.
Yeah.
So that was the biggest challenge that I had at the time, to juggle between being a wife and also being a DJ, because I was really getting a lot of attention, and it was really not helping the relationship.
I can imagine. And then before we get into today's mix, I saw your email, and then I saw that you have a single out, rather. And I requested you to say, please send me the single, and I'm just so obsessed. I'm really enjoying it. I am really, really enjoying it. So please just tell us a bit about the single that you have out now.
All right. After spending my time at the Cool DJ Academy, I got inspired. Because they also have a music production course, which I joined in. I got inspired, and I thought, I've got a passion to sing. Why not I give it a go? So that's when I approached one of the best producers, Hamba Smalls, and he helped to put a beat together for me. And that's how it started. Then I came out with Kodwa, which is dedicated to my partner, thanking God for kind of finally meeting him after a long journey in my life. So Kodwa is a very beautiful. It's very close to me. I mean, it's my first baby for me to actually sing it, because the other songs that I've produced, I was working with another gentleman in Durban, Femi Addis. So I would produce a beat and he will sing the song. So I have also worked with Sis Deep production house that is based in Gugulethu. So using also Femi Addis as a vocalist for the song. So Kodwa is my first baby, and it's actually, made me realize my space in the music industry. Now I know that I'm a traditionalist, everything that I will be singing going forward will be Afro-tech with that rhythm of ubuXhosa.
Okay, so I'm just going to give our listeners a glimpse of what Kodwa is right now. In the meantime, please send us through your questions for Lady Tia 072-926-6926 or tune me at MFM 926. Here is Kodwa by Lady Tia. I promise you, this is a banger. Lady Tia, this is a beautiful song. I am so obsessed with it. And the fact that Lady Tia is actually the vocalist behind this as well, it's just so insane. Really enjoying that. So Lady Tia, where they can download the song?
The song is available currently on YouTube, and people who need it, they can actually, follow me on Instagram at Lady Tia the DJ, and requested.
Okay. And then moving on to today's mix, can you please tell us about the mix for today? Listen, I listened to the first part of the mix and then I heard Destiny by Malaka and I was just like, oh my goodness, this is what I want.
Yes. The mix is actually a reminder of my journey in music. Because during the time of Kwaito and the days of Malaika, those were the moments I felt deeply. I was like deeply into music. So the mix kind of takes us way back in the 90s and it brings us slowly to the days of the Afro, the Afro entertainment, people like DJ Tira, and it takes us to today in the days of Moby J. Dixon. So it's a beautiful mix.
It's beautiful. So listeners, please, this one, please don't go anywhere because it's about to get lit. And I got a question here from one of our listeners, Asipe. And Asipe is saying, who do you look up to in the industry and why?
My inspiration, my role model, is DJ Zinte. Because I remember the first time I listened to her, and I was like, wow. I mean, she reminded me of Portia, the teenager back then.
Okay.
Before I kind of took the break.
Yeah.
So I remember looking for her, searching to find out if I can also join her academy, because I believe she had an academy.
Yes,
she
did.
And I was so crazy about her, but unfortunately I couldn't. I did find a website. I did write to her, but I didn't get any response. That's where I bumped into Cool DJ Academy, and I mean her song. The latest, Umlilo, is amazing.
That one is a banger. And I got another question here from Sianda. And Sianda is saying, which vocalist would you like to collaborate with?
I would love to collaborate. Ooh, this is a difficult one because I've got quite a number.
Yeah, but like that one vocalist.
But Thandi Somazwai.
Oh my goodness.
Thandi Somazwai.
I'm obsessed with her.
That traditional thing that takes us, it kind of, takes us back to who we are.
And
it brings back our identity.
And listening to Godwa and then thinking of Thandi Somazwai, I can see the combos communicating. I can see them. And just one last question from Ed Ondela. She's saying, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years' time, I see myself, being involved in helping, the other DJs who come from disadvantaged backgrounds.
Yeah, giving back.
In terms of helping them with their branding, exposing them. I will be looking at helping, DJs with a humble spirit who are driven by their passion and love for music. Not necessarily, people who want to be celebrities and want money. Because, I believe music, there's a lot in music. Music heals.
Yes.
Music fix situations. So if we can go with the mind, with that mindset that in music we are here to make a difference. So that is exactly what I see myself in 5 years' time. And actually I am currently working on that right now because I have collaborated with a company, an advertising agency. It's an online advertising agency. So they're going to be giving me resources on how to, stream live on Facebook and all other social medias. And in this journey, it's a journey that works towards that because it's a journey I'm not going to walk alone. I'm going to walk with like-minded DJs, people that want to grow their brand and they are serious about music.
Okay, one last thing. Where can people find you on social media?
On social media, I'm available on Facebook, Twitter, all platforms, and my name is Lady Tia, Lady Tia _ the DJ.
Thank you very much, Lady Tia. Thank you so much for just giving us your time. Really appreciate it. And I'm really enjoying this single, and our listeners are going to enjoy the mix. I can guarantee them that.
Thank you so much for having me, and I thank the love and support, the people that have been through in this journey with me, and MFM for giving us this wonderful platform. I'm truly honored. Thank you so much.
Okay.